What's happening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Get Fingered. And today we are going to finish a few open-ended quest lines that we have lying about before we decide to go to Farum Azula. Now, if you've extended all of Fia's dialogue, she talks about she talks about how she's going to basically lie with Godwin and have his baby. But she goes into a dream state, and we can touch her and go into that dream state together. But yeah, very, very creepy. She's basically trying to have a child of death with him. And we get right into a boss battle. Let's go for the feetsies and the tail. Oh my god, that lightning hurts. Red lightning hurts. You'd think by now I'd be a pro at fighting dragons, because there's so many in this game, but not really. Oh my god. At least my tear is keeping up the fight. I will say too, if you're working on a blood build, like I am, I've essentially, I think my endgame build is going to be blood whips, and I recently got a medallion from Moog, the Lord of Blood, that as soon as you cause bleed damage, even if someone causes bleed damage to you, it automatically boosts all of your blood damage from there on out, and it's pretty insane. I've been melting bosses with it, and I think it works on my tier as well. Yeah, I could see her having the buff. Oh my god, don't die. But yeah, we both end up getting the buff, and then it's like ka-ching. All donezo. So we get that remembrance. It's gonna take us back. And some interesting stuff is gonna happen. So now we get the other side of this rune. As you remember, we get part of it during Ranni's quest line. So let's take a look at this. But now the wheel is complete. Oh yeah, Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. It's pretty sad that he was Godwin's companion. And we just went ahead and killed him. Oh man, this game's fucked up sometimes. And then we get the Mending Rune of the Death Prince. Basically telling us about how destined death was confined, and we can rebirth it anew. Which is definitely an ending that you can do. Releasing death from its confines. And we take a rest, and looky-loo who it is.
Take a good long look.
Dee's twin.
The wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, oh prince. Look at this rotten whore.
Yikes.
No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead.
He's definitely giving me Bloodborne vibes of like the executioners killing all the vile bloods and killing the vile blood queen and just happy about it. Like, look at her insides on the outside for all to see. Very much giving me that energy.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
The rotten witch is dead. The golden order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
I'm assuming he's going to kill himself and make himself a martyr.
Now I have no regrets.
And then we also learned that Dee's real name is Darian. I had a funny feeling it was like Darian or Darius. Oh boy. Sad part is he thinks that by doing this, the Golden Order is going to basically remain. Little does he know that we've already set it in motion to be undone. So, like, killing Fia wasn't, you know, it was kind of all for naught. But he drops the set again. And we can assume that he's gone and killed himself to become a martyr and join his twin. And we get the sword. It's very, very, very cool. To hunt those who live in death. Deals holy damage. What a sad ending. But on to the next. So, I wanted to finish up the remaining boss that's in here. So if you do light up all of the lanterns, essentially, all the torches, you can fight a really cool boss that I've been wanting to fight. And we're gonna do that right now. This is such a cool freaking boss, and it kind of makes me feel like a bad person going into it. Because it's definitely worshipped as like an old spirit of this realm. And, you know, all the people here essentially are kind of like spirit guides, and they worship it. And we just come up in here and we fucking kill it. And it's just so messed up. Like, it's a really cool fight, and I really love this creature, but it's really sad that we, you know, kind of mess up one of their gods. You know? It's an ancestral spirit, and we're just fucking coming in here and colonizing shit. Taking it all as if it's ours. Typical. It's really freaking cool, though. Down that extra blood damage buff. It's really nice. That's so cool. As I fight a lot of these bosses, I see a lot of parallels with previous Souls games. I mean, even with this, it kind of gives me ROM vibes with how it disappears and does magic. Not nearly as annoying as ROM, but Very cool. And I can see how some people might get upset that this is like, I don't know, certain boss fights just reskinned, but, you know, I think they're really fun, and I'm one of those people that likes callbacks to stuff, so it's pretty cool. Look at this mess we made. Fucking killing all these spectral animals. Terrible. Terrible. I'm a terrible human being. I don't think there are any more items in here. I just kind of did a lap around to make sure. But I think that's it. Can see what we got from it. Does drop a remembrance, which is pretty cool. So we can see what we get for it. Spirit of a phenomenon beyond the purview of the Erd Tree. So this kind of gives us an insight into the fact that there were gods and religions and things that were here way before the Erd Tree ever got here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. We're going to continue on to our next stop.
Oh, Millicent, my daughter, why would you take out the needle? You were so close, so very close to becoming the fairest of all flowers. Would you disown us, too, as your mother did? We, children of the Scarlet Rot.
Really good lore here, if you did Millicent's quest.
Do you detest us so utterly?
Really interesting to find out that this guy is her dad. At this point, he's not really useful to anything for anything else, so you can go ahead and kill him. And there won't be any consequences. He'll drop a bell bearing and some stuff, and that's about it. But really good lore tidbit with that. Alright, next order of business. So not too far from Seluvius's rise, you start hearing this kind of pitiful noise. And it turns out that Seluvius had a servant of sorts. And now that Seluvius is gone, well, there's no one to keep his puppets in check. So if you kind of go towards where you hear the sound, which is pretty close to one of the towers and the Carrion Manor. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. You're gonna find some stuff. Just say that. Yeah, we're at Carrion Manor right now. Kind of brings you back on one of the roofs. Just checking some stuff out, making sure we don't miss anything while we're up here. Go and check this roof for any items we may have missed. Nope. Oh, there is one. Old Fang. Alright, let's go see what's happening to this poor sod. Wow. There's a lot of soldiers in here around a dead guy. They won't attack you because, shockingly enough, they're all puppets. But they killed Saluvius' servant. So you get one more puppet ash, which is pretty cool. And you get Pyda's bell bearing, which will give you some new goodies in the shop, which is always good. Really creepy how many puppets Saluvius had. Fucking sleazy guy. Let's take a look at the bearing. Doesn't give you any lore on him, unfortunately. Let's see the puppet. We got the Sleeping Arrow puppet. Dolores. And it talks about how she used to be a Tarnished of Round Table Hold. And a friend to Gideon, the All-Knowing. And it was because of her that he and Saluvius, I guess, parted ways. Interesting. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Get Fingered. At this point, we kind of took a detour. I completed some side quests. We tried to get as many talismans as I could. We still have some that we can get. We did, however, complete getting all of the legendary ashes. I'm assuming there's probably still a few I haven't found in terms of, like, I mean, there's some empty slots. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty slots, so I'm sure there's some regular ones that we haven't gotten, but we did get the trophy for all the legendaries. Unless this is all of them, because if this starts the legendary section, I mean, there's 2 slots there, but unless they're not counted, I don't really know how they count them. But I think we got all the puppets, as far as I know. And yeah, I think in terms of trophies, we're about 50% of the way there. So I'm assuming what's left is definitely getting all of the legendary weapons, legendary spells and sorceries, rather incantations and sorceries, and then the endings. There's probably, you know, a handful of bosses we can still fight for trophies. There's a lot that you can fight that don't garner any trophies at all, but I think in terms of me trying to platinum this game, it's kind of where we are. I think we're about 6, I want to say about 6 trophies, 6 or 7, maybe 2 or 3 more. Definitely less than 10 trophies away from platinuming, which I know at least a handful of those is going to go to the multiple endings. So yeah, that'll be fun. And at this point, I think we're about ready to talk to Melina at the Forge of the Giants. So if you want to continue, if you're going down this path, if you want to go to Farum Azula, that's where you gotta go. Because we're trying to open up these thorns.
Are you ready to commit a Cardinal Sin?
Oh, am I ever? Yeah, I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. I've also changed out my original equipment that I was rocking for a long time. I mean, that was a very classic look for me, but I wanted a little bit more poise, so we're going with Loretta's Knight set, which is very nice. I'm ready. Let's sin.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
Oh, you can put it on me as long as you like. But yes, let's touch. Ooh, she has some scars on her hands that I haven't noticed before. Interesting as well that she has the power to take us to this other realm. So could the scars be from previous flames, as if she was training for this? I wouldn't be surprised, because if you find the room... before... her room, I'm guessing, where she was kept. It does kind of talk about that, how she was kind of born to Man of Flame. So in that case, I guess the scars would make sense. But I'm curious if she's done something like this before.
Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Well, it's kind of sad. I mean, even though it was her purpose and her intended purpose, it's still kind of sad that we lose her. Bird Tree of Flame! So that's a trophy. Let's see where we are. There we go. This place is fucking rad. You can come here, or at least to a part of it, early if you go to the 4 belfries. But this is the main part of it. So I'm assuming it's kind of like suspended in time and space. There's a lot of dragons here. And time and space seems to be a reoccurring theme in a lot of the Souls series. You know, in Dark Souls, there was like a convergence. And different timelines that were playing out. And I think that still comes to play here. There's, you know, beasts we fight, like the natural born, that seem to be of a different space and time. So it's kind of cool. I like that there's so much of Elden Ring and so much of the Souls series that can be explained, and a lot that also just can't be. It's just, you know, it's just your classic Japanese RPG, where some stuff can be really convoluted, some stuff is a little more straightforward, but a lot of it's up for interpretation. But this place is fucking cool. Interesting as well that there are a lot of dragons here. I wonder if this is like one of the last places that they kind of have left. I mean, we do find a lot of dragons in Karim as well, or in Caelid rather. Karim, see, getting my souls mixed up. We do find a lot in Caelid as well. But there is this idea that there were gods and places here way before the Erd Tree ever came into existence. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those places. I'm definitely going to be on my guard here because when I came here before, just by using a stone sword key at the belfries, I mean, I got smacked, and I got smacked hard. Very hard. Shit here don't play. Really like the architecture of this place so far. Trying to see what we got on. Alright, successive attacks, restore HP. Wanna be quiet. Get our... Alright. I think we're ready for this place. Now I wonder if this place is crumbling in sort of this like time-space vortex because it's a piece of the past that's no longer sort of present in the new Golden Order and Age of the Erd Tree. Because it seems that's what tends to happen. You know, each Elden Lord kind of brings about a new era. Similar to, you know, when we were Ashen and basically fodder to the Sacred Flame. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a similar kind of thing. Oh, of course. Boy. Alright. I'm getting right into it. I don't think there's a safe point. No. Just is what it is. Hopefully they can't jump up here. Alright, so far magic does a pretty decent job. Oh, he can jump. That's bad. God damn it. Oh, good. Whoop. You thought you had me. I'm taking it nice and easy, y'all. These beastmen are very interesting. I mean, they're weak to magic so far, but I'm also wondering if they'd be decently weak to slash and strike, because they're not really wearing any armor. But I'm still not trying to fuck with them on that level. Oh, hi. Not bad. Stagger pretty well. Like I said, taking it nice and easy. Looking around these corners. Not trying to get fucked up. Be cool if you could jump in the vortex and it took you somewhere. I mean, I'm not gonna try that right now. Why am I running? Should not be running. Ooh, yeah. Grace point. Wonderful. Oh, it's cool seeing the beastmen kind of buried into these reliefs. It makes me wonder, because I don't think that's like statues. I think that's really just, yeah, that's like their bodies buried into it. It's very interesting. Typical item out in the middle of this space. I will not be lured. Oh, we can summon here, which maybe means that we should. I don't know. It's just one of those things. If it tells me to do it, I'm gonna do it. So either we're gonna get a mini-boss battle, or... Oh. Something's happening. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this even damaging him? There's no bar that's come up. I don't know if it's a glitch or not. Oh boy. Oh god. Motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Oh, now I kind of see it. Oh god, I got greedy and I didn't heal because we almost killed him. Naughty me. Alright, well, now that I know that. Now that I know that. I think we should also put on something for lightning negation. I mean... yeah, I don't know if we should use a... Go run, get our souls. Wait for this homeboy to drop down. Hi. Don't mind me. Just grabbing something that belongs to me. Oh god. Gotta play smarter than that. Get healed up a little bit. Oh. Meant to... Oh. Oh god. Roll into that. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Oh shit, we're so close. Get bled out, homeboy. Whew. That was really fun. Really, really fun. Trying to see, did we get a map of... Oh, we do get a map of Farum. Wow. It's a pretty big place. I'm also wondering if in the future this is going to be something like DLC content. If they even do DLC content. I mean, it's a big enough game, but they should. Oh, that's nice. They put another grace here. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Oh boy. Alright. Gathered ourselves a little bit, and now to continue on.